I work really close to Evan. He helped me to create the format that I use today, which is pre the consolidation product that you have today. And sometimes it gets a bit complicated for my level of understanding of coding. And I ping him and I get an answer a few hours after that. So, and I know Evan is a really busy guy. So I'm really happy with that. The name of our company is Nelo, which means new hello. We are a fintech company based on New York City and Mexico City as both headquarters. In New York City. Well, in the US, we don't have any kind of operation. We only operate in Mexico, and what we do is we lend money through an application to a certain type of customers that are people who are in the bank system, however, they don't have access to credit. So our product is to lend people money through a direct deposit or a direct wire transfer to their account, and they can pay in installments. And we have been adding over the time new kind of products like bill payment, airtime payment. Now we have a license with MasterCard, so we create digital credit cards and also physical credit cards for some VIP users. That's kind of our history. We have 3 years operations in Mexico. Yeah, that's us. As you know, as I mentioned, we have 2 corporations, one in the US and the other one in Mexico. So we need to create a consolidation for the financial statements, basically. So the way we are a very short team. It's my boss, who is the VP of Finance, and myself. I'm the head of accounting and treasury for the both entities, and that's it. That's the whole team. So we try to rely on third-party vendors for some things, like bookkeeping and some manual operations and recording of transactions. And on the other side, we try to automate as much as possible. Treasury movements, AP, AR, like accounts payable, accounts receivable, origination of loans, treasury. We try to do as many automations as we can, and of those automations that can be integrated into QuickBooks, which is the accounting system that we use for the company. So I started to try a few products that I found on Google. Basically, what I did was, how can I consolidate financial statements using QuickBooks on Google? And I found like 2-3 companies. 2 of them were like maybe companies that were too expensive for what I was looking for, or that they were very more complex software that I needed. That was not only for consolidation, but they have other kind of features that by the time we are not that kind of company yet. Then I found LiveFlow, and I saw it at the beginning like an extra application or like a add-in to QuickBooks, and it was like, well, let's try. And my surprise was like that Lasse, I talked to Lasse once, and it's a really reliable company, and I try make some tests with you guys, and end up that I'm pretty happy with the product. I think I have 1 year or about to be 1 year with the product, and we cannot be more happy, Yeah, at that time we were relying on a third party, and that third party, it's a manual process. So they were like taking too long, taking too much time, and sometimes they were errors that it wasn't like I know it wasn't good enough. You know, the work that they were doing, it wasn't good enough, and I know that consolidation might be a little bit difficult sometimes, and if you add that this is a multi-currency company, we're operating in non-US currency, but we also have a US entity that has USD in their books. So there are like a mix of things, and it gets complicated when you mix up FX rates and FX losses and gains into the account. So um, however, these are things that you can, you know, create a format really easily and then just update a few things to get the result. However, the thing of bringing balances to consolidate, you know, to sum up transactions and eliminate intercompany transactions, it was a big of a, was challenging. Uh, because you needed to, you know, the formats can change and then you have to copy paste, and on those copy paste, you know, if you rely on manual processes, sometimes you're gonna have a very bad product because it's subject to errors. And with LiveFlow automating those steps, I mean, like 90% of the work is already done, because with your help we could create formats that can be, you know, can make your life easy. So from waiting like 3 days for them to consolidate the information, now in a 15-30 minute works, I already have the result. Well, you just started with, like a few months ago, you created this new product that is like the consolidation thing. However, I have been working with consolidation since the beginning with you guys. So we had like a workaround to create the consolidation. And about the consolidation, I mean balance sheet, P&L, and also cash flow. So basically, I use 4 or 5 reports at the same time on the same spreadsheet. Yep. So I can create a consolidation package of financial statements. And besides that, I have like two other, and for this one, I have like 2 or 3 versions depending on what are we doing. You know, to report the two external. I have some changes to report internally. I have a customized way to report it. So we use like several versions of the consolidated package. And on top of that, to get, we kind of do like a fluctuation analysis of what happened this month versus previous month and versus previous year. So I have already a few formats that I extract from LiveFlow in a specific general ledger that can help me to analyze those transactions much easier. It's like 3 days. It's more or less. Our business has been getting complicated with every new product, and as you know, we are a fast-paced growing company as well. So this third-party company that I use to process the information now is taking like 2 or 3 days more than they used to, because there are more things to record on the books. So if we take out those 2 or 3 days that they take more to get ready just the books for Mexico, or local books, I think I can deliver this package like 4 days earlier. So by the end, it's saving me like 3-4 days. I work really close to Evan. He helped me to create the format that I use today, which is the consolidation product that you have today. And sometimes a bit complicated for my level of understanding of coding. And I ping him and I get an answer a few hours after that. So, and I know Evan is a really busy guy. So I'm really happy with that. And also, I'm working now with Josh and Gustavo, so we can create a much easier report of in a consolidation basis, which is this current product that you have today. But that product does not include cash flow. So we're working together to get that deployed. I don't know, maybe in a 1 month, 2 month. You are also like a fast growing company as well, SaaS company, and I imagine that you have a bunch of other clients as well, and the support that you provide, and how it was built a product that is not like, I haven't had any kind of issue since I started to use the product in terms of it's not loading or it's taking too long or something like that. It's, I mean, I invite to anyone that is using QuickBooks to try it at least. I think anyone that can use it will be very happy with the product that you built.